morning, everyone. It's Sal Post. How you all doing? And welcome to another episode of Chatterbox. What a day! What a day! What a day it's been! It's been an absolutely mad day. I've just settled down, believe it or not. I've just settled down after the huge news that Ugarte has signed for Manchester United. Finally, well, he's going to do his medical. That should be a foregone conclusion, of course, and he should be holding out that Manchester United shirt very, very soon. So incredibly happy about that. Here we go from Fabrizio Romano. David Ornstein, of course, reported the news as well. So absolutely delighted that news has gone through. How are you feeling? Have you calmed down a little bit? I know you guys are all over the place. I was calm and collective. Of course I was calm and collective. I'm always calm and collective. Guys, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and smash a like. If you guys could do that, that would be very, very much appreciated. Thank you so much, guys. Let me just get through some of these comments for you guys. Good afternoon, everyone. It's afternoon where I am. Big up Stephanie Griffith. How you doing? The legend in the chat. Good to see you again. Good to see you. And the Chatterboxers, of course. And the Chatterboxers. Great. Legend. Afternoon, Sal. And afternoon, all you Chatterboxers. Today is a good day. Absolutely. Today is a fantastic day. Of course, brilliant day. I've just calmed down. Do you know what I mean? I've just about regained my voice, to be honest with you. I don't know how I'm gonna talk for the next hour, but you know, I'm gonna hustle it out for you guys. I'm gonna hustle it out. Hello, Stephanie. Yeah, big up everyone. Big up everyone in the chat. Good afternoon, everyone. Big up Sanjay. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Big up everyone. Getting to know me, getting to know you, knowing you, knowing me, knowing you, knowing me. Absolutely fantastic, guys. Thank you. For all you new here, please like and subscribe to help the brilliant channel get to 5,000 subscribers. Thank you so much, Gray. You're absolute legend. Won't forget that. I will never forget that. You guys are absolute legends. Believe that. Believe that. Big up everyone. Big up Sanjay. Big up Kazi. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Welcome back, welcome back. Have you all recovered? Have you all calmed down a little bit? I'm trying to calm you guys down earlier on. It was me who was the calm one, not you. Yes, absolutely. Kazi, big up my friend. Big up the families in the chat. Big up the family. Grayo, big up brother. Big up everyone. Big up everyone in the chat. Big up everyone here who's made it. Thank you so much, guys. That means a lot. Thank you so much, guys. Brilliant. Goodness me, good to see you guys. It's great, isn't it? It's been a fantastic day for Manchester United. But one thing I want to press on a little bit, right? We got this deal done. We kind of expected that this deal would be done. But, you know, we don't take anything for granted in football. Anything can happen. But the deal has been done. I'm delighted that the deal has been done. But we still need other players in the team, don't we? We still need other players in the squad. We're weak in some areas, in particular the left-back position. And I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking, can we squeeze another deal in before the transfer deadline? I'm looking at Gutierrez, of course. There's that Bournemouth left back as well. I'm looking at him. I'm thinking, can we do it? Hamaso is going to Al Shabab in Middle East, so I'm not sure he's going to come to United, although that can be hijacked. You never know. So I'm looking at that and I'm thinking the Ugarte deal is fantastic, absolutely brilliant, but we do need more, don't we, in regards to that? And I'm thinking, yeah, we've done so well this summer. It's been brilliant this summer so far, absolutely beyond expectations. It has been beyond expectations. Let's be honest. I feel like they've gone above and beyond. Pransaf, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I think they've gone above and beyond. And now Ugarte is through the door, and now we've got Ugarte, we've got that enforcer in the midfield. You could just feel it. You saw the tweet as well, guys. You saw the tweet. Grayo, Sal reports today that Sancho is saying yes to Juventus, but they want a loan deal with an option to buy. Really? They can do one. They must think we're desperate. More signings to come. So absolutely, Grayo. Absolutely. I don't know what Juventus are playing at. Juve, they've just bought 2 players for God knows how much, and they're after Cooper Myers as well for 50, 60 million from Atalanta. And they think that they think we're mugs, don't they? They think they ain't got no money. They've got money. They can spend money on Sancho. If they want Sancho, they have to spend the money on Sancho. No more loan deals. No more loan deals. We don't want any more loan deals. No, we're finished with those loan deals, guys. Because they're waiting for his contract to run out. Keep getting him a loan, keep getting him a loan, and then eventually buy him. That's not how it works. It's not how it works, is it? We need money, so give us the money. Obviously, McTominay should be done very, very soon. I'm gathering, I hope, that McTominay can be done very, very soon, of course. Sniper Man, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the stream. My soul can only finally rest in peace after hearing the Here We Go on Ugarte. Mate, it was absolutely emotional this morning. You didn't see it. I went offline for Breaking Dawn, and then it hit Fabrizio, was it David Ornstein first, then it was Fabrizio Romano, then the whole news, the here we go came out, and that's it, Ugarte, here we go, you know. He should be in Manchester by now, and he should be doing his medical, and hopefully very soon, by later on, he should be holding up that Manchester United jersey. What a moment, what a time. We've been talking about this all summer long, of course, all summer long, and it's finally come along, hasn't it? It's been worth the wait. Come on, United, get the next one in. We want more. We do want more. I really want a left back. I don't know how about you. I don't know about you. I want a left back. If we get another attacker, rumour is even Tony's wanted by Chelsea now. What are Chelsea doing? They've just signed a goalkeeper just today, and now they're going after someone else. How are Chelsea doing it? Someone needs to look into this. Of course, someone needs to look into what Chelsea are doing at the moment, because I don't think it's acceptable. I think they've spent about over $1 billion, 1.5 billion or something within a year. What's going on? I want to know what's going on. If we're so concentrating on FFP and we're being so sensible and good, the goody two shoes, what's going on with Chelsea? Keep Sancho, but send him to the under-21s. I don't know. That would upset him. That would upset that Apple Card a little bit more, of course. Ugarte, here we go. Yes, here we go. Kaze, brilliant news this morning. Of course, the here we go, it came out. I dropped the video and it was absolutely emotional. We were here with here we go talking about it. You know, I thought this day would never come. It was like for weeks we've been talking about this deal. Ugarte this, Ugarte that, Ugarte loan, Ugarte buy, this, that. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. Absolutely. I thank you all for joining me. We had a great day today. Just posted live link on Excel. Thank you so much. Gray, you absolute legend. You are a legend. You're a good person. There's good people in this world. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Come on the show sometime, my guy. Samuel Lecker says United are not interested in a left back now. If that is the case, then I don't believe it, because we need a left back. Man United do need a left back, unless Luke Shaw can get himself fit, unless Erik ten Hag is going to put Harry Amass into the side. I'm not sure that is a good idea. I do think we need a left back. How do you guys feel about that? Chelsea are like City, cheats. They're cheating. Someday they're going to get found out with all these deals that they're doing. Someday they're going to get found out, because I'm feeling that something dodgy is going on here. They're signing players non-stop without having to worry about FFP. You never hear about FFP from them. You know, it seems a bit dodgy to me. I don't trust the Premier League anyway. Sniper Man Brian, good afternoon everyone. Good afternoon Kingdom. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the stream. Hope everything is fine and dandy. I hope you recovered from the Ugarte news. It's brilliant news this morning. Of course, we were celebrating here. We're having a good time, partying and everything. Not quite, but yeah, almost. We are not greedy, but we like a lot. Glory, Man United. Yes, we do. We deserve it. We're Manchester United. We deserve it. I look at the team, and I look at a team that is building at the moment. I see a team that is growing at the moment. You know, the squad is building and it's getting better. Now, I just don't want any weak areas in that team, because I see strength all around the pitch now. I do. But it's just the left-back position is really bugging me at the moment. It's just that left-back position that is the weak area of the pitch. And I feel like everywhere else, we're fine. Brian, how you doing, my friend? Brian Foskett, the legend in the chat, of course. Big up, Brian. Big up, Brian. Grayo, Kingdom, afternoon, mate. Big up, everyone knowing me, knowing you. Absolutely. Victor, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the stream, guys. We need to program Nico Williams for December or next summer. If he doesn't go anywhere else before that, fantastic player, Nico Williams, brilliant. If we sold a Rashford or something along those lines, maybe we can get a Nico Williams in there. But at the moment, of course, we can't afford it. But who knows what's going to happen next summer? Even at the January transfer window, anything can happen between now and then, and the summer, of course. So it's exciting times at the moment. But this has been a very, very good window. Now, do you think it's the best window post Sir Alex Ferguson? Do you think this is the best window? Do you think this is our best ever window with Sir Alex Ferguson included? What do you think? Grayo, Victor, apparently Arsenal are after Nico, would be a great signing if we could get him. Yeah, absolutely. We cannot let our rivals strengthen. We cannot let our rivals strengthen. We need to go after these players if we can. Nico Williams is a fantastic player, generational talent. We cannot let him go to Arsenal. Absolutely not, because that's one of their weak areas. Big up Danny B, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Long time no see. Hope everything is fine with you, my man. Thank you for joining the stream. Chatterbox, yes, of course it is. Chatterbox now. Big up Danny B. Yeah, big up Randy. Mazraoui played a left back for Morocco. He didn't play for us though, left back. Who would you prefer, Dalot or Mazraoui at left back? I know they're both right-footed, but would you play Dalot or Mazraoui at left back? Dalot, it seems like he's more experienced on that position, to be honest with you. What do you think about that? Whatever you want, you got it. Exactly. Whatever you need, you got it as well. Whatever, anything at all, you got it, baby. Yes, 200% Sal. Absolutely. Absolutely, mate. Brian, listen. Left back is so important, you know what I mean? Left back is imperative that we get a left back this summer, even if it's a free transfer, because I can't see a Ten Hag playing Harry Amas in the left back position. I think he should give him a chance. Myself, I think like bring him on for 10 minutes here, 15 minutes here, 20 minutes there. Give him a chance. You never know. He might impress. Yes, since Sir Alex Ferguson. You believe since Sir Alex Ferguson? It's a tough one. I mean, my favourite transfer window was 1999. I felt like when we signed Jaap Stam, Dwight York, Jesper Blomqvist, I think that was a great summer. I do. And it's not about numbers at the end of the day. It's about quality, isn't it? I do believe that this has been the best, one of the best, even during the Sir Alex Ferguson period. I mean, the work we have done this summer has been incredible. Although we haven't got rid of enough players, we've got rid of Aaron Wan-Bissaka, we're getting rid of Scott McTominay, we got rid of Hannibal Mejbri. You have to give credit where it's due. In regards to Ineos, they have done a good job this summer, and of course they had to. Absolutely. Danny, if we sell Lindelof and Eriksen, it'll be 8.5 out of 10. 8 to 8.5 out of 10. Yes, absolutely. If we do, if we get a left back, it'll move it up to 8 to 8.5 out of 10. If we do get a left back, I'll be delighted. I'll be extremely confident going into the next run of games, of course. It is the best window. Thanks, Ineos. It is the best window so far. Of course, that all boils down to how they perform, of course. How they perform, if the players perform in the team, that's how it is. At the end of the day, when you look at Louis van Gaal's transfer window, when he signed Di Maria and he signed Schneiderlin, wasn't it? Falcao, you know, that was a very good window. And it looked like a good window from the outside, but it ended up being a bad window, didn't it? Because none of those players worked out. It all depends, really, how they do. Maz, by the way, I'm absolutely 110% certain they're going to do very well. Maz, 1,000% is better at left back. If we can't play him left back, we should try it. Depay is free. Thoughts? No chance. Never go back. Never go back. Never go back. I wouldn't go back to Depay. I just don't think he's got that je ne sais toi. Was it? Je ne sais toi. Je ne sais toi. I don't think he's got the je ne sais toi to... I don't know if I'm saying that right, guys, but, you know, French wasn't my main strength at college. Grayo, Sal, this is without the best, most exciting transfer that I can actually remember. After the crap over the last decade, it's a breath of fresh air, and St. Jose Ineos took over. Absolutely. We have to give credit where it's due. It's been a very, very good window so far. I just hope we get that left back. Hope we get someone else in by Friday. That'd be absolutely brilliant. I'll be absolutely buzzing if we can do that, because we're a little bit imbalanced on the left side, and I hope we can do, because they've known since January that we need a left back. We know that Luke Shaw is always injured. We don't know what's going on with Luke Shaw. He always seems to be out, you know, and injured, and we need more. We do need a left back. We're spoiled at the end of the day. We're Man United. We're spoiled. Kevin, we need a striker. I'll give it a 9 out of 10 in the window if we get a striker. Of course, there are rumours today that even Tony is wanted by Chelsea now. What would you do about that? Would you go in with a cheeky offer for even Tony? Would you do that? Now, there's a few players I like even Tony, but I like Gutierrez. I do like Gutierrez a lot. Would you go after Rabiot? Now that we signed Ugarte, do we need Rabiot? Would you go after Rabiot as well to improve the squad? Would he be happy about sitting on the bench? That's one thing, of course. Grayo, Depay really didn't perform for us at all. He was very disappointing. Do you really want him to give another chance? I'm sorry, I think you get one chance to impress at Man United. If you don't take the first chance, then I'm sorry, you don't get a second chance, because, you know, you should be prepared. When you sign for Man United, you should be prepared to take your opportunity when it's given to you. And if you don't perform on your first chance, then I don't think you should be given a chance, in my opinion. Harsh as it sounds. I know it sounds harsh, guys. Sorry, but that's how I feel about it. We had a good window, but we are only one injury away from Maguire and Lindelof. Absolutely, mate. I know. But at the same time, we have to look at it like this. You know, it's only so much we can do in this transfer window at the end of the day, you know. We have to... Euro's back, of course, coming back soon. Well, not soon, in a while. And he'll be back, and then we'll have De Ligt and Euro and Licha, of course. The rest of them, yeah, we do need improvements. We do. Sniper Man, I still want Ronaldo to win the Nations League or the World Cup, maybe Ronaldo Jr. Yeah, well, Ronaldo's done, mate. Ronaldo, Cristiano, CR7. Big respect to the guy, one of the greats of the football game, of course. But I think he's finished now in regards to football. I think he needs to retire. I really do. And his son come in and do the business. Of course. Brian, legend, mate. Absolute legends all over the chat today. Tony agreed with Saudi. I'm not too sure he's agreed yet. I heard Chelsea are going in for him as well. Dilik, Zero, Xerxes, Chido, Ugarte, Kone, I can see a pattern of forming. You can see it, can't you? Developing before your very eyes. The youth, courage, success. The philosophy of Manchester United is coming alive again with Kone, with Chido Martin. Obviously, we still got Rasmus, we got Ahmed, we got Garnacho as well. We got Euro. We got a very, very good young spine with Ugarte as well, as only 23. Let's not forget that as well. We got a brilliant future coming ahead, guys. We've got a great future ahead of us. Absolutely. Brian, Grayo, you always talk a lot of sense. He does. He's an absolute legend. Anything you want, Grayo, definitely. He performed okay in the Euros. He done okay. How are Chelsea in trouble sign players? This is what I've been saying at the beginning, at the top of the show. I was talking about Chelsea. How are they getting away with this? Today they signed a young goalkeeper, and now they're after even Tony. What is going on? How are they avoiding this FFP? It seems like impossible because they're not selling that many players. Someone needs to look into that. If they want to look into that, whether there's something going on, don't want to say anything too sinister, whether there's something going on behind the scenes, who knows? But yeah, Chelsea are looking a little bit dodgy at the moment. I'm just waiting for the time when they're going to call them up and say, Chelsea are being charged with breaches of FFP regulations. I'm waiting for that day. I can't wait for it. As I said yesterday, if we can get Rabiot's wages down and then a free agent, then yes, we would of course have to slip some magic mushrooms into his mother's omelette. Oh my God, Grayo, do you know what? The mother is the agent, basically, isn't it? It's the agent of him. That is basically him. It's his agent, isn't it? And the mother I think the mother prevented the deal from happening last time, didn't it? Wasn't it? I swear it was the mother who done it last time. Big up, everyone. Big up. What do you think about Chiesa money for Sancho? I like Chiesa and I would like to get Chiesa for Sancho, but it looks like he's going to go to Liverpool. Unfortunately, it looks like we're not interested in that deal. We're not going in for it. I would have tried to do a deal with Juventus for Sancho. Of course, Juventus do have other players as well. Vlahovic, as someone said yesterday, if we did sign Vlahovic and done a swap deal with Jadon Sancho, that would have been great as well, wouldn't it? It would have been amazing. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. It looks like Jadon Sancho is going to go on a permanent deal to Juventus. Hopefully, but definitely not a swap deal. It'd probably be that or an obligation to buy, a loan with an obligation to buy. We've heard that a lot lately, obligation to buy. Obligation to buy. Agree, mate, he did play well in the Euros, but I doubt very much if he could replicate that form for United, unfortunately. I just don't think he has that edge. I think he misses something. He's got something about him that he misses. I think there's something about, isn't it, Memphis Depay that is a little bit weak. I don't know whether it's up there or something, but he hasn't got that drive. I just think he misses something, and it's something that you need to be a top-level footballer. Esco Chiesa agreed with Barca. He's agreed with Barca. Also, Liverpool are going in for him, so Barca have just about got Omo through the door, of course. They just about managed to sort that out. I don't know if they're going to be going after Chiesa as well, bearing in mind that they've just sorted out their Omo deal. And Omo is now a Barcelona player. Unfortunately, another player that I wanted at Manchester United was Omo. I thought he would have been brilliant to rotate with Bruno, but it wasn't to be, unfortunately. But we move on. We got our team, and we're building a great team at the moment. I'm very excited to see Ugarte in that midfield. It's about time we had a player like Ugarte, a number 16 like Roy Keane. Is this the best CDM we've had since Roy Keane? Now you can praise Casemiro, of course. Casemiro is a legend of the game, but in regards to Casemiro coming to the end of his career, as opposed to Ugarte starting his career, I think this is the most important signing since Roy Keane in the midfield position. I remember when we did sign players, I remember we signed Juan Sebastian Veron, for example, and it didn't work out. So we have to be cautious, and we have to say, if it doesn't work out, but I firmly believe that Ugarte would be a fantastic player for Manchester United. You just get that feeling about him. He's that enforcer, he's that aggressor, he's that terrier in midfield that we need. And I'm really looking forward to him playing. Hopefully, he plays some minutes on Sunday against Liverpool. Even if he plays 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I'll be absolutely delighted, just to get him a bit of match time. But this is the difference between 20 points and not 20 points. I think he can give us 20 points this season, as much as 20 points. Fan, Vlahovic is the only one number 9 in Juventus I like. Swap for Sancho. It's whether they'll do that. Vlahovic is a very important player for Juventus. It's whether they're going to do that. I'm a huge admirer of Vlahovic's ability, but it's whether they would do that with Manchester United. Swap Sancho. Will they like Sancho coming in? I'm not too sure. They like Sancho, but will they do a swap deal with us? That would be a fantastic swap deal, of course. But we also have to remember that we do have Rasmus, we do have Xerxes as well, who are developing. So we cannot forget about their development as well, guys, of course. So I'm looking forward to Rasmus coming back. First and foremost, it's Rasmus coming back. I believe he's going to be brilliant next season, of course. I wish we signed a proven striker before Friday. I wish we signed a proven left back before Friday, my man. And then, yeah, we do need both, theoretically. And then we do need both, but I wouldn't say no to a striker right now. I wouldn't say no. If we signed a striker, imagine we brought even Tony through the door. How would that sound? How would that sound, guys? That would be brilliant. But I do believe in Chido Martin's going to be a brilliant player. Rasmus is going to be a brilliant player, of course, and Xerxes is going to be a brilliant player. So we have to believe in these players as well. We have to believe in their development, of course. We can't just ignore them. If we sign an experienced striker, that experienced striker is not going to want to be on the bench. You know, I remember back in the day when Sir Alex Ferguson was in charge, we used to sign players like Louis Saha, of course, from Fulham. And, you know, those sort of strikers you can bring in, you know, from those smaller teams who wouldn't mind being on the bench at Man United. Maybe Man United can look at deals like that, you know, those players who play for like lower half teams in the Premier League but are goal scorers. Maybe we could do that. Of course, even Tony has won, but even Tony, you know, he's not going to want to sit on the bench, of course. Is Juventus have a left back to swap for Sancho? I believe they still have that player that what's his name? Called Quadrado. Do they still have Quadrado playing for them? He was good. Wouldn't mind him. He was all right. A little bit attacking. Wasn't great defensively, but you know the market closes on Friday. The market closes on Friday about 11 p.m. English time, 11:30 p.m. Scottish time. Yep. Keenan, yield this swap for Sancho. Brilliant. Absolutely, mate. I wouldn't mind anyone swapping for Sancho at the moment. I wouldn't mind a Barnsley player swap for Sancho, just like watching Brazil. Do you remember that? I wouldn't mind a Barnsley player signing for Man United instead of Sancho, swap deal, you know, at the moment, because if we can get him off the books, it would be a big headache, gone completely. Paracetamol, ibuprofen, it'd be an absolute big headache off our head if we swapped or we sold Jadon Sancho. Of course, it'd be great if we got some money for him. Of course, and that brings me on to Hannibal Mejbri. Manchester United have got 9.5 million for Hannibal Mejbri. What a deal that is. 9.5 million for Hannibal Mejbri. As I broke earlier this morning, I said it is going to be a cash deal. I did break it, and I did say it was going to be a cash deal, not a loan deal. Man United will get a substantial amount of money for the Mejbri deal, and they have 9.5 million pounds. How do you feel about that? Absolutely brilliant deal that Man United have done there. Ugarte last deal. What do you, don't quite understand you, Lurik. What do you mean last deal? Ugarte, fill me in, bro. Fill me in. Let me know. I don't quite understand that. Sorry, man. So apparently Tony has said, yes, the 60 million 3-year deal to go to Saudi. You know what? My feelings on that, maybe it's too early for him to go to Saudi Arabia. I would have stayed in the Premier League. But it looks like he's chasing the money. There are rumours he wanted 400,000 a week, which is absolutely ridiculous, of course. But we cannot have any mercenaries like that at our football club. You know, if he wants to go to Saudi Arabia, if he wants to earn a bit of money, fair play to him. He's earned the right. Let him go. You know, we can't pay the sort of money that they're going to pay him, and he probably stay there a year and come back anyway. Do you think we should have signed Rodriguez as a free? I don't think so. I think he signed for Everton, didn't he? He just signed for Raul Vallecano as well. I feel like he was decent at Everton, but I don't think he was that great, to be honest with you. I think he was good, but not that great. One player I wished we signed in the past, if I bring it back to the past, was Joan Roman Riquelme. If you remember him, he was brilliant. He reminds me of him, but he weren't quite as good as him. Larouk, I want a left back and a striker more. Yeah, I want a left back, absolutely, Larouk, absolutely. I've been speaking about a left back on this show. I've been speaking about it for a while now. I believe we need it. I believe it is a difference maker. Right now, we got almost everything sorted out. I just worry about that side, if I'm being brutally honest with you. I do like left footers on left back, right footers on right back, and the same with midfield as well. I do feel like we could do that. Maybe we can do something. Hamaso is going to Al Shabab. up in the Middle East, so we can't sign Amar, so it looks like he's agreed personal terms there. So we have to look at some other players. I like Gutierrez a lot. I do really like Gutierrez, of course, and the Bournemouth left back. He's not bad. Not to mention Robinson as well of Fulham. He's not bad as well. He's 27 years old, but maybe we can strike a deal with Robinson. He's a good left back too. There's a few out there that we could sign. There's the Norwich one as well, the Norwich fella. The best deal this season is getting Mazraoui for 50 million and sending Mebry for 9 million. What a deal that was. Absolutely brilliant. 9.5 million for Mebry going to Burnley. I wish Mebry the very best of luck. Of course, he hasn't really settled at Man United. Went on a couple of loans and didn't really solidify his position in the team. But now I wish him all the best. 9.5 million. What a deal that is. Absolutely fantastic deal for Manchester United. Getting, 12 million euros, 30 million euros for Mebry. And that will go straight towards the transfer funds. I hope so anyway, at least we hope so, of course. We get someone else through the door before the transfer deadline, of course. Yeah, so now we got Ugarte. Yes, my friend, how you doing? Sorry, I call you Maka. How can I call you Maka? Big up Maka TV show. Big up yourself, bro. I'm sorry, Machakwu. Big up yourself. Big up. Thank you for joining the stream. Thank you. Yes, Ugarte is here, and the here we go is come, and we're absolutely delighted. We've been celebrating all day. I'm absolutely flabbergasted. I'm absolutely knackered. I've been celebrating all day this deal. It's been brilliant. Of course, finally, it's come through the door. Finally, you know. It's like a package you've been waiting for ages, and you know, it just didn't arrive, but now it's arrived. I feel delighted for it. For all of you new to this channel, then please subscribe and help Sal, this brilliant channel, get to 5k subscribers. Only 5 seconds. Come on, guys. Thank you so much, Gray. You're absolute legend. Please don't forget, guys, to subscribe. Please don't forget to smash a like, click the video, pass it around. Tell other fan channels about me as well. It's very, very important. Tell other fan channels about me as well. Mention Stretford Post. Tell them Stretford Post is the future. It's the future. And you better watch out. Absolutely. Thank you, Grayo. You legend. Mr. Ruggieri is a left back I like a lot, could come to Man United. Irfan, do you know what? I have Mr. Miyagi at left back if he's left footed at the moment. I don't mind who we have at left back as long as we get a left back, because we don't have any left backs at the moment. We're not even Beyonce to the left. We're to the right at the moment. We have no left back at the moment, guys. We need to sort that out. Absolutely. Yes, Sniper Man. Bro, Ugarte landed in Manchester 30 minutes ago. I hope he loves Manchester. I hope it's not raining. That's all I say to you. Absolutely. Big up Ugarte. He's going to be doing his medal. I can't wait until he holds up that Manchester United shirt. I'm buzzing for it. I'm absolutely buzzing for it, guys. Big up Grayo, big up legend in the chat, absolute legend. I think there will be more incomings. I've got a feeling as well, Brian, that there will be more incomings. Hopefully, incoming, I think we might have one more come through the door, and that would be a great. I have always said I feel like there's going to be a surprise signing in the mix. I really do. I feel like there's going to be a surprise signing coming very, very soon. I'm absolutely excited about Ugarte, of course, and but you know, I just feel like there's something happening behind the scenes. Let's hope so. You know, we're very optimistic fan base, ain't we? You never know. There are no goals in this team. Absolutely. We do need David. How you doing, David Fadlam? Thank you for joining the stream. Hope you're doing well. In regards to Man United, we need to get Rasmus back very, very quickly. Or we have to play Xerxes up front. I'm not a big fan of the false number 9, especially when you're playing against teams like Fulham, etc. I don't want him to play that formation on Sunday. I just feel like we lack goals. We do need a striker up there. If he does play that formation, we're going to have to support it. But it looks like Mason Mount is out. Mason Mount is injured. And what do you make about Mason Mount? Mason Mount now is getting into the territory of a Luke Shaw, isn't he? He didn't play all season and he's injured again. What do you make of that? It's getting a bit crazy now, isn't it, with these injuries, especially with Mason Mount and Luke Shaw. The Sniper Man, Chilwell loan or Brandon Williams loan? No, we're good, mate. I'm good with Harry Amas. Thank you. We should give Harry Amas a chance. Brandon's had his chance, I think. Brandon's had his chance. Trigger Kim, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. My fear is playing the fullbacks for Carabao Cups. Let's not forget that it was during the Carabao Cup game where we had injuries to our first 11 players. Masuri has to rest and not be overused. A number of players, absolutely good point, Trigger Kim. Ten Hag, if I'm going to point out any weaknesses in regards to Ten Hag, it is that he overuses players. He does need to rest some players sometimes. Like we'll be playing a League 2 team in the league in the Carabao Cup, and he'll still play the first 11. He does need to rotate a little bit. He does need to bring in some more youngsters into the team to rotate it, give some players a rest. This is why these players suffer from burnout, of course, you know. It's a very good point. Sniper Man, Szczesny retired for football. Absolutely, big respect to Szczesny. Absolutely, great goalkeeper for Arsenal and Roma, of course. But yeah, best of luck to him. But we scored a lot of goals against him, so I don't mind him, of course. Any chance we put a sneaky bid in for Evan Ferguson? Wow, Evan Ferguson. What happened to Evan Ferguson at the weekend, by the way? Didn't see him. He wasn't playing. Is he injured? Yeah, it would be nice to get Evan Ferguson. I think that's going to be left till the next summer. I don't think we'll be going after an Evan Ferguson this summer. It would be great if we did. If it is a sneaky bid, if it is a shock bid, who knows? It'd be great if we did go after someone like an Evan Ferguson. If we signed Evan Ferguson, that'd be fantastic. He's one of the future. He's one of the players that Sir Alex Ferguson would have signed, 100%. He's one of those players that Sir Alex Ferguson would have probably played for Man United by now if Sir Alex Ferguson was still in charge of Man United. Well, Coleman was a monster. I still watch his highlights. He was, exactly. I think he suffered from a few injuries, ended up playing for Villarreal. I think he deserved to play. He played for Barcelona initially, didn't he? Came from River Plate. Then he ended up going to Barcelona. Then he ended up at Villarreal, of course. But he did suffer from injuries and it didn't quite work out for him. But he was a baller and he was a great assist maker as well. Whereabouts am I? Here we go. Ferguson, it's not worth it. They're going to want about 60, 70, 80 million even for Evan Ferguson, of course, because of his age. Danny B, haven't seen enough of him. No, if I'd say Sniper Man, he looks pretty injury prone too. In regards to Evan Ferguson, yeah, we don't want any more injury prone players. Is he worth 100 million valuation, Brian? He's not worth 100 million. No player at that age is worth 100 million, as far as I'm concerned. Look, I'm a big fan of Branthwaite. I was a big fan of Branthwaite all summer. We've been talking about Branthwaite, but we can't pay that sort of money for a young player who's not proven at that level. He's not a 60, 70 million pound defender at the end of the day, and they're trying to rip us off with that sort of money for a player who's not even proven. It's madness at the end of the day. They think we're mugs these days. We're not mugs anymore. Man United are not mugs anymore. We don't fall for these little tricks that they try to do to us. We're different now. This is a different animal. We're different. I agree 100%. Man United attack is, yeah, absolutely, it's not good. We do need more up front. We do need to be more potent up front. We also need to be more ruthless up front. I mean, the game against Fulham, the chances we missed, unbelievable chances. We can't be missing those chances against Liverpool because we will be punished. We need to take Liverpool on Sunday. Of course, Ugarte is going to give us a huge boost on Sunday. It's going to be brilliant seeing Ugarte clapping that crowd. Hopefully he's on the bench. I really do hope he's on the bench. Hopefully he starts maybe. You never know. You never, but I doubt it. But, you know, even if he's on the bench, that'd be fantastic. But even his presence in the stadium will give the team a boost. Of course, it will give the team a boost. So I'm looking forward to Sunday, actually. Really do. I just want to put that game against Brighton to bed, and I want to go forward with this game against Liverpool. I don't want to think about that Brighton game anymore. I'm really upset about that still to this moment. I meant his release clause is 100 million. That's a lot of money for Evan Ferguson, to be fair. Bro, do you think we need to sign an emergency left back or wing if Sancho leaves on loan or for transfer? I do think, like, if Sancho leaves, that I do think like we should invest it in other areas of the pitch. I do think we need to replace Sancho. I do, yes, because we got Garnacho, we got Ahmed, we got Rashford, we got Anthony, and that's about it. 4 there, so 2 in each position. You know, maybe if we get a number 10, that would be nice, you know, because Sancho can play that false number 9. Maybe we can get a number 10 in there, you know, if he does leave, of course. But right now, I don't think, you know, we're going to get any attacker this window, unfortunately. But there are other windows to come. We got the January transfer window, of course, and we got the summer to look forward to as well. And if it's anything like this summer, we got a lot to look forward to, of course. But this is Ineos' first summer, so they had to impress, didn't they? Come on, guys, smash a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much, Grayo. Yeah, smash a like. Let's get this channel up. Let's get the views up, guys. Come on, let's push it. Let's go, let's go. Need to get this to up at least 500 to 1,000 views, guys. Let's get it up. Let's get it up. I didn't even know that I had Sniper Man. They must have installed it last year when they signed a new deal. Madness at the end of the day, that type of money for that kid. Sanjay Requirement was good, but also a bit slow. I think he suffered from injuries, Sanjay. Absolutely, he did suffer from a lot of injuries, unfortunately. Danny B, yeah, big up Danny B. Kevin, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. What's the story of Obi Chida, Obi Martin? Well, Man United are trying to negotiate a compensation deal with Arsenal. Arsenal are not very happy about the deal. They've gone very bitter about it. So we're trying to organise a compensation deal with them so it prevents us going to court. Because they want to take us to court, for goodness sake. All of a sudden, they're Judge Judy. I mean, I know that Arteta looks like Judge Judy, but, you know, at the end of the day, they all of a sudden, they want to take us to court for taking their player who wants to play for a bigger club. I mean, how can you blame him? bench or even freeze out Rashford. Rashford's got a big few weeks ahead, you know. I'm not taking any prisoners anymore. I'm fed up with the Rashford underperforming. I know I like the player, I like the guy, but he's got to stop underperforming, guys. And we do need to have this ruthless nature about us, of course. Bro, Richard Rios, 10 million. Richard Rios had the 90 million release clause, didn't he, a few weeks ago? Money's going down. They realise no one's going to buy him, so they probably put the money down. Graya, regarding the left-back situation, I would go for Reguilon. I really liked him when he played for us last season. His attacking reminded me a little bit of Patrice Evra and Gabriel Heinze. And obviously, he didn't get much of an opportunity as well. I would like Reguilon. I would like a left-back, any left-back, of course. I would like any left-back to play for Man United right now, because I would like a left footer on that left back position. That would be nice, you know, because at the moment we're a little bit imbalanced, and also the left back position, it helps the left midfield as well. With the overlapping runs, the natural sides, you know, it helps Rashford, it will help Garnacho if we do get a left back in, of course, as well. I really would like him. Even if it's Reguilon, then so be it. I like Reguilon, I like his attitude, he's got a good attitude. Get Harry Kane on loan for the season. Penalty Kane, the guy who goes missing in the big games, that guy, is it that one? The guy we were praying that would do the business in the European Championships, but ended up getting dropped. He doesn't do it in big games, does he? He really let us down during the Euros. They're not selling Rios. They made their money this year, Paramount. I think they're looking crazy money for the two. Yeah, they're looking for 80, 90 the last time I heard, unless they've reduced that amount of money drastically. They're looking for about 80, 90 million for Richard Rios. Good player though, good player. Maybe in the future, maybe in a year's time or something. You never know what's going to happen. Someone else comes up and we might be signing the new player, the next best thing, of course. IMCF, Man United attack is arguably the worst in the entire top six. It's going to be hard. Man United lack goals and assists. Yeah, Man United, I think, okay at assists. I think because obviously Bruno has one of the record amounts of assists, but I think it's just the finishing. We're not ruthless. We don't have a striker. When Rasmus comes back, that will get better. Rasmus is a year into his development now. He's been at a club a year. When he gets better, when he's fit again, he will play up front, and it'll be good to see him playing up front again, because he is a goal scorer. But one thing we have a problem with, we need to start playing players on their right side. Left footer, left side, right footer, right side, so they can assist more, rather than cutting in, shooting, looking to be the hero. We need to stop that, I think. In inverted wingers, of course. Plattenberg retweeted Medal Ugarte joining news just now. The medical must have been done. The medical's done, mate. Don't worry. Ugarte's a fit man. He's gonna be. He's gonna pass that medical. Absolutely. They obviously done their research, of course, about his fitness and stuff. Can't wait for him to hold up that shirt. Can't wait to have a look online to see it happening. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Honestly, I'm not scared or focused on Sunday's game, because in derbies anything can happen. Absolutely, Trigger Kim. Possible for more focused on the game after the international break. Those mid-table teams like the Southampton and Palace, and this is what I was saying before, we seem to struggle against the low block. I'm not worried about the Liverpool game and the Arsenal games as well. I think it's the games against, the Southamptons, the Crystal Palace away, for example, Everton's of this world. Those type of teams who play the low block against us, we seem to struggle, you know, because we don't have the creative nous to get through their defence. You know, we struggled against Fulham to score. In the end, we were kind of lucky to get a goal in the end, even though we should have won by a handsome margin. Against Brighton, we were struggling to score. Didn't you feel like when Brighton scored, it just felt like we weren't going to score? It just felt like, not like the past when teams would score against us, we would feel like that we would score no matter what, even if we were 2-0, even if we were 3-0 down. We felt like we can get back in the game. That feeling has well and truly gone. Every time we concede a goal, I feel like, you know, we're never going to get back in the game. I hope that changes. Oxen, good day. Happy to see you here. For Ugarte can be available against Liverpool. We hope so. Fingers crossed, Oxen. Of course, there will be a press conference for Erik ten Hag very soon, and he will be answering the question, of course. He will be answering if Ugarte is going to be ready. Knowing Ten Hag, the way we know Ten Hag, he did the same with Casemiro, he did the same with Varane. I just feel like he's very cautious, and he probably will put him on the bench at the most. Although we would like to see him, he's a bit of a party pooper in regards to that. But, you know, this is the way Ten Hag does things. You know, he waits until something happens, until he changes it and he brings in the player. I hope he starts, and I hope De Ligt starts, and I hope Xerxes starts as well. We need to starting our best team. I hope Garnacho starts as well. The best team need to start now. Stop all this rubbish of these players, the same players who let us down time and time again. We need to move on from that now. You know, this is a new dawn. This is a new era, of course. I was on big up, Brian. Absolutely. Big up yourself. No problem, my man, no problem. So, the only reason Reguilon was released back to Spurs was because we were told that Shaw was on his way back from injury. Big mistake. I think that was to do with, it wasn't Ineos because it wasn't, I think it was to do with the board as well, that they said, oh, you don't need him. Because I believe that Ten Hag wanted to keep him. I was led to believe that Ten Hag wanted to keep Reguilon, but we didn't want to trigger the deal, to be honest. But you know, he could come back. We do need a left back. You know, he's going to be cheap. You know, we might as well. It's better having him here than not having a left back at all, isn't it? You know, this square pegs and round holes. Let's see if Mazraoui can play there. You know, Dalot's okay, but he loses his man and he doesn't track back enough for my liking. I think Dalot's a great player, but I just don't think he tracks back enough. I don't think he's a great left back, if I'm being honest. Trigger Kim, we are going to play away back games against Southampton, Crystal Palace. That's a tough one against Crystal Palace, by the way, as we know from last season what happened. Hoping the players injured will be back, and surely Ugarte and Xerxes start in both games. The good thing about that is that now we have a solid midfield. Fingers crossed nothing happens to Ugarte, of course. We have been very, very unlucky. I don't want to say that, touch wood. I don't want to say that, but hopefully he's fit for those games and he can play against Southampton, he play against Crystal Palace. We'll have that solid midfield now, because last season it was like a bagel FC. Crystal Palace just ran through us like we weren't even there. Of course, Crystal Palace now, they haven't got Elise. They don't look as dangerous. They lost to West Ham at the weekend 2-0. Hopefully we can do something similar to them, but I don't like going to Selhurst Park. I lived in Croydon for a long time, and I know what it's like over there. It's very intimidating football ground, of course, very tight, and hopefully, you know, we take the game by the sword and we win it this time. That's what we need to do. MEC are still waiting for the Premier League approval of Samuel Lasale and Chida Oba Martin's transfers. Yep, they're still waiting for the approval for that. I believe that the compensation fees and stuff with Arsenal, I believe that's sorted out now. It's a matter of time. It's a foregone conclusion. He should be a Man United. Both of them should be Man United players by the transfer deadline. I'm pretty certain of that, absolutely. But well, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Ugarte deal now. We need more midfielders. We've got Casemiro. Don't forget Kone as well, Barria. He is a good player. He's going to be a good player. You're going to be pleasantly surprised with Kone. He's going to come in and he's going to be there. He's going to cement himself into that team, into that squad. He's a great player, a young player, 18. He's old enough, let's not forget. So I feel like he's going to come good next season. He will play a couple of times. I believe he'll play in the League Cup, in the FA Cup, and in the Europa League as well. You'll see him and you're going to be very impressed, very impressed. Stretford Gamer TV, thanks for the update. Big up Stretford TV, big up yourself. Thank you for the updates, of course. I miss Sir Alex Ferguson. He would even fake injuries for some players, critical players, so that they avoid international friendlies, to avoid injuries. Players like Mainu protected. Yeah, absolutely. It's the dark arts, isn't it? What Man United used to do with Alex Ferguson, he used to say. But other teams do that now. Arsenal do that a lot. Man City still do that. You have to do that sometimes. You have to say, oh, he's got a thigh strain. Say that he's got a hamstring problem. Say something like that. Just make up something. But it depends on the player at the end of the day. If the player wants to go for international duty, they're going to go for international duty. You can't stop them from playing for their country. But sometimes, when it's a friendly game, you know, just miss out on the game. You know, pretend he's injured. I agree. Sometimes we've got to be a little bit more bending the rules a little bit, if you know what I mean. Rasmus, Lenny, Luke Shaw, still to come back. Still have faith in my brothers. Absolutely, Grayo, you're giving me lots of positivity here. Rasmus, Luke and Lenny are very, very important, of course. Especially Luke Shaw, very important at left back. We do need Luke Shaw back. Rasmus, we need the goals. I believe Rasmus will be better this season. He'll score more goals this season. We only saw a bit of what Rasmus is about last season, just a little bit we saw. But next season, I believe, once he comes back, we're unfortunate with the injuries, unfortunately. We're just unfortunate. This American tour really took it out of us. You know, I just believe these American tours can cause more damage than good. Mark Garbage, happy to see Scott McTominay go to Napoli. I'm happy to see Scott McTominay leave. I just felt like Scott McTominay is a great professional, I think, but the quality-wise, talent-wise, moving forward, if we want to play a different style of football, players like Scott McTominay need to leave. They need to search for first-team football. Now, we get the full amount of money. The full amount of money goes towards our transfer funds because he's a youth player, of course. You know, we had to do the deal, partly because of the Glazers as well, partly because of Ineos. They probably wanted to sell him, get the money for Scott McTominay. But in regards to Scott McTominay, I wish him the best of luck at Napoli. Who will love Napoli? It takes a brave man to go there, to go and change his environment and see something different rather than the norm. You know, so they'll love him over there, and I hope that he performs and he does well over there, of course. Let's look into the January transfer window. Who would we of you like us to see us signing? I like us to see us sign a left back, guys. I would like us to see us. I would like us to bring in a striker as well, if we can bring in a striker. But obviously, it depends what goes on this season. Whatever happens from now to Christmas, anything can happen, of course, between now and Christmas. So we never know what we need. Hopefully, we won't get any more injuries. It's touch wood again. Hopefully we won't get any more injuries like the record amount of injuries that we had last season. It was crazy last season. 60 odd injuries. I mean, where does that happen? And then we had the 40 odd centre-back partnerships. It was madness at the end of the day. You know, what we had to go through last season. And then people were jumping on Ten Hag. It's crazy when you think about it like that, isn't it? But now, with Ugarte, do you believe Ten Hag has any excuses? I feel like his excuses are running short now. He shouldn't have any more excuses now. I believe we have a strong enough squad to beat Liverpool. We have a strong enough squad to beat Southampton and go and beat Crystal Palace after the international break. Goodness me, why is the international break here already? I'm fed up with the international break. We just recovered from the Euros. We just recovered from Southgate ball. Now we have to deal with Carsley ball. Carsley ball. For goodness sake, it's crazy, isn't it? This international breaks, I mean, they should have waited a little bit longer. It's a bit too short to bring in another international break. Injuries happen, things like that. I just fed up with it, to be honest with you. You know, I feel like we should just leave the internationals for the end of the season. Trigger Kim, there will be many upcoming games, Europa League in September and October, and EPL games like Spurs away, Villa away, Brentford at Old Trafford and West Ham finally. Mad rotation required for that month. Absolutely at mad rotation, and that's where the squad comes in. We need a stronger squad. In the past, we haven't had that squad, and we haven't been able to cope. Casemiro cannot play 50, 60 games a season. We cannot keep relying on Kobe Mainoo every single game. We're going to burn him out, of course. Bruno is the one I'm worried about. Bruno, he plays every game and he's burnt out. And you can see that he's burnt out half the time. You can see that he's knackered half the time. You know, Bruno needs rest sometimes. I would have went for number 10. Hopefully Collier can come good this season. Great young player who's come into the squad. Hopefully we see more of him next season as well, who can rotate with Bruno, of course. Guys, absolutely. So, at the end of the day, it's been a fantastic day. It's been brilliant. I'm really looking forward to Sunday now. It's really made the game on Sunday more appealing, more exciting, more, enthusiastic. I always believe we could beat Liverpool anyway. When we play Liverpool at Old Trafford, we should be aiming to beat Liverpool at Old Trafford. I don't think Liverpool will win on Sunday. I believe we will hand Arne Slot his first defeat at Liverpool. We will hand him his first defeat. He's going to have a taste of defeat, and it's only going to be down here from there. You know, did you see Trent Alexander-Arnold at the weekend? The guy don't like Arne Slot already. You see, that's what happens when you change managers. People get used to certain managers. And then when you come in and you don't like that manager, there's going to be problems. It's a rocking ship at Liverpool. Watch, once we push that ship, it's going to rock, and it's going to end up capsizing. Don't worry about that. When we beat Liverpool on Sunday, of course, big game on Sunday. Very excited for it. Regarding Tudor, this seems to be dragging on for so long. Is it Arsenal just throwing a hissy fit? Yeah, they are throwing a hissy fit. They want a compensation fee. They want some sort of compensation for nothing, basically. So they're crying, they're throwing their rattles out their pram, as you said, and they don't like the fact that he's chosen the bigger club, which is Man United. Man United are a bigger club than Arsenal. It's about time, Arsenal, you realise that. Just because you play your little nice football that wins no trophies doesn't mean you're better than Man United, of course. Hold it. What I call... I read that as well, Faskit. I read that as well. I better be careful not to get demonetized. You guys, I read that as well, absolutely, yeah. Grayo, that was a spelling mistake. Yeah, but don't you think it's weird that it's Arsene Wenger, right? Arsenal, Arsene Wenger, Arteta as well. Don't you think that's a bit weird, though? Don't you think they're trying to tell us something? Absolutely, because that's what they win. Absolutely, all. You know, absolutely. So I'm absolutely delighted. You know, a lot of our fan bases, a lot of our rivals have gone very quiet. I know that the media are going to start throwing their little narratives out there. Ugarte, you know, it didn't work out at PSG. Rah, rah, rah. Is they going to start doing things like that? Expect that. That's a good thing. Because that means that they're worried. That means that they're worried about us, and let them worry and let them talk about our players, because we know that Ugarte is going to be a fantastic player for Man United. We know that. We don't need anyone to tell us otherwise. We've done our research. Good afternoon, bro. Good afternoon, Jerome. How you doing? Have you recovered, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Nice to have you back on the stream. No spelling mistakes. Oh, Brian, absolutely, I believe you, but 1,000 people wouldn't. Was it Gray? It was Gray who wrote it. I believe him, but 1,000 people wouldn't. I believe him, of course. Yeah, Ijoma. Sorry, I'm late here. It's raining here. Where are you? Where are you messaging? Is it Nigeria? You're messaging. Where are you messaging me from again? It's raining there. It's not raining in the Middle East. It doesn't rain, but when it rains over here, it definitely does rain. It actually rains so bad that everything closes for a week. What are you talking about? No, I'm talking about rain, mate. Where are you messaging me from, my friend? I said. Big up. Nigeria, absolutely. And it's raining in Nigeria in the summer. Does it rain in Nigeria that much? Goodness me, I didn't know it rains in Nigeria that much. Well, I'm in the Middle East. I haven't seen rain since last year. I saw rain. There was a bit of rain last year, but it's hot 300 days of the year over here, so 350 days of the year over here. Big up Ijeoma though, big up yourself. Thank you for joining the stream. Doesn't matter if you're late, whether you're late, better, it doesn't matter as long as you're here and as long as you're joining the stream and as long as you're showing your support. Absolutely appreciate every single one of you guys. It's brilliant talking to you every single day, twice a day, sometimes 3 a day. Of course, I had the show earlier, Sal reacts to the Ugarte news. It was brilliant. We were celebrating on the stream. Can't wait till the new season starts. For us, the new season starts now, doesn't it? It starts now. Sunday is the game. Of course, we'll have all our players in there. We'll have Ugarte in there. And who else knows? Who knows who else we'll have in there as well? Who knows? You never know. We should rain here. No rain here for 5 months in Cyprus. Oh my goodness me. Brian Foskett. It doesn't rain here either. Well, it rained last year and everything was closed for a week. When it rains here, it does rain mad here. But yeah, Cyprus is beautiful though. You got to cope with the sun if you live in Cyprus, my friend. You got to cope with the sun. You can't have it all. You can't have it all. Cyprus is beautiful, of course. Are you talking about Ugarte still? Yeah, we've been talking about Ugarte still. I went live for Sal Reacts earlier today in regards to Ugarte still. Ugarte is in Manchester now, Ujama, and he's about to show that shirt, the shirt of Manchester United, the best shirt in the world, Manchester United. That's what it is. He's about to show that shirt. He's about to complete his medical. Plattenberg, all these people have already announced it. Fabrizio Romano has announced it. Ornstein's announced it. As I said yesterday, I repeat, I said that Ugarte will be in Manchester today or tomorrow. Tomorrow is today. So, did it. We did it, didn't we? We did it. Big up, Sal. Big up, Admiral Drex. Good to have you back, my friend. How you doing? You must be excited about it. I'm absolutely buzzing, my friend. Absolutely buzzing. How you feeling about it? I think it's a big signing for Man United. I think it's a difference maker. I think that signing there is one that can bring us from like 4th place to 1st place. That's what it's all about, guys. It's about the positivity. It's about the positivity. Will Euro and Haaland be back after? I hope so. Euro might not be. Euro's out for 3 months, isn't it? Plus, obviously, he has to get match fit, etc. I think Euro's not going to be back until around probably November. I would have thought properly. Please show me his pictures on his medical. I will show you. Just DM me. I'm going to show those pictures have not been leaked yet. I will show you once they've been leaked. I am not in the medical room, unfortunately. If I was a fly on the wall, Ijeoma, I would definitely show you some pictures. But he's in Manchester and he is about to sign for Man United. That's all we can say at the moment. The medical should be fine. He's a fit lad. He should be fine. Everything should be fine and dandy. But I think we will make a huge difference in the middle. I think it will. As long as he can stay fit, we will be fine. I think it's a big signing. As I said a couple of days ago, I said it'll be the difference between 20 points. I think that much. I think it'll be the difference between 20 points because we haven't had the legs in midfield. Now Mainu can go forward. Now Bruno can go forward. Garnacho can go forward. We're not having to worry too much because we'll have Ugarte at the back, of course. Hannibal sold for how much? 9.5 million pounds, English pounds. He signed for a brilliant deal for Manchester United, getting 9.5 million for Medjbri. Best of luck to Medjbri. Of course, it hasn't quite worked out for him at Manchester United, but he's going to go to Burnley, and I'm sure he'll do bits there. And 9.5 million, that's brilliant for Manchester United, isn't it? What a deal for Manchester United, good. Your pronunciation of Giacomo is very, very good. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much. I have a lot of Nigerian friends, of course. I have a lot of big friends in the music industry who are Nigerian as well. So I'm used to my Nigerian brothers, of course. Good deal, absolutely good deal, fantastic. Big chunk of money. Maybe it can go towards another signing. Who knows? Maybe it can go towards another signing, guys. Have you been to Nigeria? Not yet, unfortunately. I was due to go to Nigeria a couple of years ago because my brother's a musician. We were going to go over there and perform. Didn't quite happen. There's a player called John Akinde who plays in England, and he used to play for Wycombe Wanderers and that in the lower divisions. I'm a friend of his family. We were going to go over there, organise a big concert over there in Lagos and Abuja, and we were going to do something amazing over there. And it didn't quite happen, unfortunately, but never say never, you know, never say never. It could happen very, very soon, very, very soon. Yes, Drex, big up everyone in the chat. You legends, you absolute legends, you. About to finish the stream. Big up, Mark, how you doing, my friend? Have you recovered? Have you recovered? Of the deal, there's going to be another one coming very soon. He's in Manchester right now. He's in Manchester. Rabio and his or Hamaso. Mark, I heard Hamaso is going to Al Shabaab in the Middle East. I think he's agreed personal terms. It's not confirmed, but I think he's agreed personal terms with Al Shabaab in the Middle East. That's what I'm hearing here in the Middle East. Let me have a look at this. Mark, and hope you're feeling better. I hope everyone is feeling good this afternoon. We've been celebrating all day. My throat has absolutely gone. You pronounced my name perfectly. Thank you so much, Yoma. Chukwuma. Did I get the second name right? Chukwuma. It's a good name. It's a good name. Mine's just Sal. It's very easy to pronounce. Yeah, just 3 letters. So, guys, absolutely brilliant show. Fantastic show. Great to have you back. I'm going to be back here if anything breaks. You never know. With Man United these days, something could break very, very soon. And obviously the confirmation of the deal is already done, basically. So I won't break if it is a confirmation of a deal, because I think the confirmation is basically done. We know that. But I will be back here for Breaking Dawn tomorrow. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new life for me, baby, at the end of the day. Cheers, Brian. Absolutely brilliant show. My throat's absolutely gone. Yeah, Chuck Womack, it means God knows. God knows when we will win the league again, but hopefully we will win it soon. 73 notes, big up everyone, you kind people, absolutely Admiral Drex. You speak about yourself as well, you're absolutely kind person. Thank you so much for joining me on this stream. It's been brilliant. Guys, the Chatterboxers in the house. The Breaking Dawners are back tomorrow as well. Tomorrow morning, I'll be live around 7 a.m. UK time, of course, as usual. 8 a.m. Central European time and 10 a.m. Middle Eastern time, guys. Brilliant show. Thank you so much. And you never know. It might not be the end of the transfers, guys. There might be something coming through the door very, very soon. You never know with Manchester United. You have to believe that something else could happen. I hope that we do sign a left back. I hope that Hamaso rejects Al Shabaab and we get Hamaso or something like that. That would be brilliant. If Lindelof and Maguire leave, of course, that would be great as well. That would be good. If they leave, that would be brilliant, of course. If they leave, Maguire, doubt he's going to leave this summer, though. I don't think he's going to leave this summer. God knows what it will be, absolutely. Big up, you legend, and Jeremiah. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Han Solo, how are you going? Let's go. Ugarte, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the stream. Thank you so much for joining the stream. You absolute legends, you. You absolute legends. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Guys, any news about Amrabat and Hamaso? Amrabat, it's gone a little bit quiet, although you never know in regards to Amrabat because the quietness has gone. Rumour is he's been wearing Man United kit, you know, at home, while riding his bicycle, etc. But in regards to Hamaso, I heard that he's going to Al Shabaab in the Middle East. I don't know how true that is, but apparently he has agreed personal terms with Al Shabaab. And that's what I'm hearing. But hopefully we can hijack that move. You never know. So we could hijack that move, of course. Amrabat as well would be incredible if we got Amrabat as well. That would be a squad, but we still need that left back, guys. We do need that left back. We really do. In regards to who would I take, Amrabat, Hamaso, who would I take in regards to who? Admiral Drex, who's that? That's Amrabat. Oh, sorry. I would take Amrabat. Amrabat all day, mate. Myself, personally. David Isaac, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, my pick will be Rabiot and Hamaso on a free. If it's possible, we get Tony on loan. Tony looks like he's going to Saudi Arabia right now. Rumour is he is. He's also had interest from Chelsea as well. So, you know, that's looking a bit dodgy at the moment. I don't think we're going to do any deal for Tony anytime soon. And Tony, of course, wants a lot of money, which is why he's probably going to Saudi Arabia to pick up a last big paycheck. So, guys, you're absolute legends. Thank you so much for joining me. I shall be back tomorrow for Breaking Dawn, but if anything breaks, I'll be here live with you. Just let me know. Don't forget to drop a comment. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to cut. And don't forget to spread the Stretford Post word to all the fan channels out there. If you see them, spread the word, guys. Let me just read this last comment from my friends over here. Our priority now should be a left back. Absolutely, the left back should be a priority. Han Solo now there's balance in the middle. Bruno attacking, Mainu and attention of ball. Ugarte is a winning. Absolutely, Jolo. That is what we're excited about. I mean, over the moon that we've got that. We've been missing it for so long. Chelsea are in a lot for even Tony of late. Chelsea are going to be done sooner or later. Don't worry about that. They're absolutely dodgy. They're doing some dodgy business. It's quite obvious because they're not selling many players as well. It's quite obvious that they're doing dodgy bits. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. I shall see you tomorrow. You absolute legends. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to smash a like. You absolute ballers. You're the ballers of the chat. The ballers. Chelsea are in a lot of trouble. Yeah, absolutely. I read that one, I think. But you're the absolute legends, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I shall see you tomorrow. If nothing else, guys. Big up Admiral Drex, by the way. Big up, you legends. Stay excited. Stay positive. Ten Hag we trust, guys. Keep it positive. Peace.